Mario and the gang cruised through space, led by the young alien named Squirps. What kind of creature was it anyway, and what was it with those weird noises? Whenever confronted with a question, it would say Squirps is Squirps, squawk. All they could do was trust that he knew where the pure heart was and follow him. They were doing just that when something appeared ahead of them. It was a teeny tiny planet. And welcome back to more Super Paper Mario. Last time we started Chapter 4 officially, and we have a paper emergency in Chapter 4 too. This planet really seems on the small side. Just where you intend to take us. Somewhere on this planet should be an entrance to the space byway, Squirk. Yep, it's a shortcut to the pure heart. Really? You don't say. And where might that entrance be? Square, 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 square. You're gonna laugh, Squag. It's... Squirps forgot. Don't look at Squirps like that, everything's fine. I think there probably should be some clues around here somewhere, Squirple. What a wretch. What is it? Did you remember something? No, I have to go potty. I really have to go, Squirk. I can't hold it anymore. And off he goes. Let's look for some clues ourselves. Tippy is so done with all of this, but welcome to Planet Bobule. Here's the only bathroom on this planet, apparently. Here I sit awaiting you more. No more, no more, and more. This is no time for some silly song, Squirple. I've got a bathroom emergency here. 100 years ago or more, I came here to go more. So bored and more. And toilet paper here more. Wait 100 years, what for, what for? Any paper please, just a sheet for me. Implore, implore. Wow, that's a long time to be stuck in an outhouse. But on this planet, we actually have boosted gravity. Because... of course we do. I think that was the same in Thousand Year Door as well. So we can now do crazy jumps, but again, Bowser unfortunately is kind of just sidelined for the entirety of this chapter because, yeah, it's gonna be a Mario and Peach kind of chapter. These look like the little things from the last game. I'm trying to remember where they were. I kind of am reminded of the things on the island Gilhol Key, where you have to like ground pound, but that's not the solution in this game. So I'm just saying that as a comparison, not that that's actually what you're supposed to do. I think it reminds me of something else too, but I actually can't remember at the moment. Just those little statues look kind of familiar. This game is actually weird from the standpoint of it actually does seem to reference a lot from Thousand Year Door, even though it's very different. So with the help of Boomer, we have a secret door. And a save block that we actually aren't gonna really ever need. These levels are pretty decently lengthed, so I think I've only had to save mid-level like 3 times this entire playthrough, and it's actually really convenient. That's why I will never Let's Play Star Ocean, because that game does not know where to put a save point. And it's actually really terrible. Like, I legit stopped playing the Star Ocean franchise because one game just refused to basically have save points, and it was just kind of ridiculous. So obviously that's kind of to get back, I think. But we need to go forward anyway, so hey, works for us. There's probably some secret thing, actually, if we jump and hold left. Or not, we can just fall. Or maybe that's a shortcut, so we don't need to use Slim all the time. Either way, we have a little new enemy, a little flying dude, no real problem. This is not a pipe we can actually use, unfortunately, but we actually have a house. There's also a hidden mushroom, so that's cool. Blue, aren't you fancy? Let me guess, you're hunting the treasure too, right? Well, go look for the Elder. He knows stuff about things. Me, I plan on lounging. Sounds like a good idea. Just saying. So, got a little block there. So, logic dictates when you see a block that's kind of out of the way, that's probably a good thing. But in this case, it's just kind of like there's not a whole lot here. Sadly. Okay, so we have a little hidden pathway that's invisible in 2D, so we have to actually go through here. Got the little... I keep meaning to show off the other characters' variants, but I always forget. Oh. Delightful. I forgot these enemies can actually disappear like that. So I think I'm pretty sure this area is actually completely optional, but oh well, might as well show it. We're here, and we leveled up too, so our HP went up. Got a slow flower, which actually, in some ways, prefer because it actually speeds up. Well, actually, it slows down everything, so it allows you to be more precise. Oh, that's a repeated coin block. It's really hard to get coins with slow gravity. Ooh, customer, rare. Look, why not take a load off? Moving is tiring. Was that space byway? Haven't seen one. Haven't in one either. Where to in such a hurry? Space is endless. You ought to take your time. Okay. Cool. These locals seem really low-key. In a way, it actually makes sense they have so many slow flowers, because they are kind of slow. Just very chill, and they don't like to do a whole lot of activity. And I can't judge, to be honest. So... Can't get up there, right? So the logical thing to do is see where else we can go. And there's a little hidden thingy there. A little invisible thingy, to quote Punio from the last game. And we got another door. Now this is the door actually forward, if I'm not mistaken. Now you actually do want to hit these blocks, because you get something good out of one of them. You get a Mega Star. So this Mega Star allows us to basically get a really easy trip to the next door. Just kind of crush everything in our path. I, again, meant to show off Bowser for this, but oh well. We'll see the others, I think, eventually. Now that I actually think about it, there really aren't any other opportunities to show a Mega Star. So, oops. So we got fuzzies. They actually do contact damage, unlike in the other games where they just drain HP. So they're actually kind of tricky to deal with. Through here, though, we have another little stretch. And, oh, okay, almost got hit by that. You can really skip a lot of fights. I mean, you get experience points, but you, again, really don't need to, like, actively fight everything, because it's just kind of not necessary. You know, in a traditional RPG that's like turn-based, I feel like leveling is super important, but for a game like this, it's really not. Got space food, 10 HP, so not too bad. Again, a lot of items are reused, but they have different properties, which is a little confusing. Anyway, another coin block. And this must be the Elder. Greetings, young explorer. Welcome to this remote land. You must be bushed, Bloog. I'm what's known as an active senior explorer. The name's Flappy. I'm 72. In my youth, while everyone hunted for snacks, I hunted the big treasure of space. It's big, it's treasure, and it will be mine at last. I found a clue in the space ruins. To explorer, I'll cut your deal, Bloog. This clue is for 1,000 coins. You buy it? Too rich for my blood. What? Too expensive? Well, maybe a little. Sorry, I've got a touch of lard lung. Anyway, I'll cut your deal. How's 100 coins? You're shady. What? Wondering why I'm not looking for the treasure myself. I'm old, importantly. And I did look. I just didn't find anything. I mean, fine, 10 coins. I'll buy it. You got the ancient clue. The scroll has the following words scribbled on it. By Rockman's noggin, when outer space is reversed, the door's secret hides. I'm through with you. Go home now. A paper with clues about the location of space treasure. Cool. You know what else this could be used for? We can pull a Majora's Mask with this, and use it not for its intended purpose. Now, I could cut back, but it's also a really short trip, so I'm not sure if I should. Because I actually did kind of want to talk about something in this game. I do find that the overall atmosphere is pretty good, even though you're losing out on a dimension, which sounds weird because you can go to 3D, but the previous two Paper Mario games, and even the next two, tend to have a little bit more depth to them. They're not like completely 2D, there's like background elements, but this game is just mostly 2D, other than, you know, when you're in 3D. But still, a lot of environmental detail still sort of pops, and it's a really interesting contrast with the other games. I would actually kind of be interested to see like another fully 2D Paper Mario, like another attempt at this, because they only did one and then they just kind of stopped. So I'd actually be curious to see them try this sort of formula again. Again, to me, Paper Mario is more about the atmosphere and the universe slash storytelling than the gameplay. So I don't mind the stylistic shift in this game. As someone who likes turn-based RPGs, someone who's been playing Final Fantasy for like, oh, I want to say 7 or 8 years now, I have no objections to turn-based RPGs. In fact, I really like turn-based RPGs, it's just I can also respect that this game does a lot of things really well, even though it's not turn-based. Just a little bit of a thought on this game. Because to me, the story, characters, and just world building are on point from what you can expect from a Paper Mario, even though it's stylistically very different. Anyway, any paper please, just a sheet for me, implore implore. Papes, papes, love the papes. Oh more. So let's give him the ancient clue. Because, yeah, this ancient text is obviously meant for this, right? Fleep has awaited for you, at last we meet, mi amor, my sweet sweet paper. And now we depart, for down you depart, no more, no more. Squirps can't take it anymore, Squirps will burst, evacuate all personnel. Relief. It's a paper miracle, Fleep is feeling good. You bring Fleep the happy? Fleep has been waiting so long for you, amor. See for this memento. We pixels are helpful tools, see, but we never choose masters, be they good or bad. So Fleep has the passion to be used for something, so Fleep waited here, amor. And you found Fleep, amor. Oh, thank you, deep, amor. From this memento, you and Fleep are as one, we shall never part. Fleep follows you, amor. Companionship, amor. This dialogue, though. Anyway, we got another pixel. The reversible pixel named Fleep joined your group. You sleep and you can turn over sections of the screen. Something good might happen. Something good might be hiding back there for you to pick up. On the backside of the sad is the happy. We will find it. You and Fleep and more. It might be a more, actually. Phew, Squirps needed that. Okay, let's go look for the entrance to the space bypass, Squibble. What a motley crew this has become. Not even counting Bowser in this party. Anyway, when we come over here by these two guys, which is what the clue is referring to, if we use Fleep, we get this little cursor, and if we can flip whatever is in the little square. So if we flip the little lightning symbol, we get a key. A key to a door on Planet Bobule. So, with the key, This is bad, but I forget where the door is already. I think the door is down here to the left of where we were. There we go, the door key! So, when we go through here, luckily for us, we got a bunch of fuzzies, but another move by Fleep is he can actually stun enemies by spinning them. Sort of like, wasn't there a dizzy spin that you could do in Paper Mario 64, where you could stagger enemies? Anyway, that's 4-2. And with that, we shall continue our search for the Pure Heart next time. So thank you for watching. I hope you join me next time for more Super Paper Mario.